biggest problems that I've noticed when a person first gets into business is that they tend to put the cart before the horse. And by that, what I mean is that instead of doing it in the correct sequence, which is what am I going to do and why am I going to do it, they'll often jump straight from what am I going to do to how am I going to do it. By doing it like that, what that means is that maybe 12 months down the track, they have a look at their business and think, this wasn't really what I wanted to do in the first place. By putting the why in there, they then know this is why I'm doing it, and that should stay with them for quite a long time. Would you agree with that, Stacey?
Absolutely. Yeah, look, one of my favourite videos is a TED Talk by a guy called Simon Sinek. If you haven't seen that, it gives a really good summary to this. It's 18 minutes. It's one of the best TED Talks, I believe, of all time. He talks about why being the key focus, and I'm a big believer in that. For me, the businesses that I set up are about creating a lifestyle and serving a purpose. And I think, that's one of the best things. Like Richard Branson's a great example of that. He talks about his businesses being there to serve the community and to create, like a legacy and also a lifestyle at the same time. So I like to get people to make sure that they're heading down the right path, and that in 5 years from now, the business that they're designing and putting their heart and soul into is actually creating a lifestyle that gives them happiness, profit, personal power and self-esteem and all those sorts of things, and also a role to play so that they feel like their life is really worth having and their business has a great value to the community.
Yeah. One of the worst things that can happen to a person in business, and I've seen this so many times, is that they can start in business, they can be making good profits, doing very well, but then 5 years down the track, they're still working 60 and 70 hours a week. That shouldn't be the case. The case should be that you should blend it with your lifestyle, with your family, with your friends, with whatever you like, provided the end result is that the business is functioning correctly and you are enjoying your life.
Yeah, so look, don't freak out and think business is not a good idea for those reasons. So really do. It's a great thing to go into. However, what we do find is without people putting significant time and effort into thinking, what is their why? Where do they want to be in 5 years? What is their ideal day going to be like as a result of this business? It's very common for people to go down and just to end up working their butt off and then realizing that they actually hate the business they've ended up running. It's great to know that we're here and we're going to actually, step you through that process. We run a couple of different processes that are going to help you to find what it is that you're really trying to get out of it. What is your ideal day? What's your ultimate, customer base and stuff? Who would you like to be working with? My favorite philosophy when it comes to this concept, there's a little sentence that says, to do what I love for those who love what I do. And that means that I'm actually loving what I'm doing and I'm serving people that I enjoy being around. So look, that's the basis for probably the primary thing when it comes to setting up a business. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I would. Fun's a big thing. If you're not getting fun out of your business, say 6 months, 12 months from now, perhaps you need to take a different path.
Absolutely. So look, we're here to coach you through that process. We've got a couple of good techniques up our sleeve to help you get clear on that. So look, keep that in mind. Maybe jot down some notes of what you think is going to be an ideal day for you. That would be a really good place to start. How many days a week do you work? For me, I like to work 2 days a week. How does that sound to you? And from a beach, by the way. Cool. We'll leave it at that. Have a great day. Cheers.